Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play of OneShot. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we're continuing on. You may wonder, Flightless, why is there no dialogue to start this episode? Because I had some Steam issues, and my game got rolled back to basically where I left off on part 8 of the playthrough. Which means I had to go back through the Glen to the tower, and then instead of completing the game a second time, I elected to rest at the bed, which reset the game, which allowed me to go into the Solstice path, and then I just quickly got here as fast as I could. So that's why you don't see a dialogue of him saying Flightless, because I'm continuing to play on after I got to this point. I did notice a couple of things which I found very interesting when I was trying to go as fast as possible. One, if you try to do something too quickly, the game will actually stop you. So for example, once you get the feather pen, when you go to the big robot, Niko will say, "I'm tired, I need to rest." And you literally have to go to the bed to rest before you can continue playing. When the elevator isn't working, you can't leave that screen of the elevator because Niko says, "Hey, there's someone who needs help here. We need to talk to them." So the game forces you to do certain things, which means you can't skip a lot of this. Also, one more cool thing I found. When you take the child with you to the yaks, you know, the kid here. When you take Ulala to the yaks, and Niko says, "Hey, okay, we gotta do the axe." The kid actually says, "Can I help?" And Niko's like, "Sure." And it doesn't mean much. Ulala doesn't actually do anything. But it was still cool to see that there's a line of dialogue there if you brought the kid with you to the axe. Anyway, let's continue on with 3-shot, shall we? I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. Let's go ahead and continue my journey. It would help if I actually clicked on the screen so I can control my character. At least the courtyard is unaffected by now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. Okay. Those are all clovers? Oh, is this the water area? This is the water area. There's a clover there. Do I have to go all the way? Yeah. You have to see the, that. That clearly looked like Niko. Like, the first one looked like Prophabot. That one looks like Niko. Niko! Niko, what's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh. Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait. Let me check something. The book? And it lights up. Yep, we're gonna have to click on the clover here. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friend's books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. Yeah, let's talk to these people first. I wonder how long this passage is. Looks like there's some lights at the end. Those are fireflies. I wonder when our friend will come back. What is that? A raft of some kind? Whoa. Oh, did that book get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously. The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we're in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Flightless must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the bear grounds to visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Niko and Flightless are with us. Well, if Flightless made the boat appear, it should be safe. What, do you think, Flightless? I think we should go. We can leave when you're ready. Can we go yet? Here we go! Aww. Got him. Hi, guys. Hi. 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 Aww, look at the picture. Aww. Oh, look at that. Artwork is so good. We made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. Oh, they just disappeared. It's a gravestone. That was weird. I don't even know how I did that. But like, I moved to the right. And then it like said it here. It's really strange. I have no idea how I did that, but not like it matters at all. So I thought was really interesting. This is a grave. And I just walked right over. I'm sorry. It's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Alula, wanna help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes! Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today. We met the Messiah and hi, Niko. Hi. Aw. Hope she can see us wherever she is. I love that kid. That kid's so adorable. At least I still got my sister. Yeah, these are such. I love you both. You're such amazing. I know you're not real, not like Niko, but dang it, you're real to me. Okay, what's over here? Oh, hello. Got a plane here. Who are you? It's you. Huh? You, my name is Niko. Nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It is a pleasure to be acquainted at last, Niko. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too? I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier, saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula were talking about then? Is the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Plane machine. It's cool either way! Thanks? But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine while I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of the square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are? Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and then a bunch of squares. And the robot lady. Neither of them made it out. Oh. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh! Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I had this, I should be able to bring him back. But really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to the city. What big door? Right. The city's gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Flightless I help you find these things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen is exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? A battery for the engine and a few gears to replace the broken one. If you can find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. It's a plain flying machine. Right. Crowbar? Okay. So I need to go find these things wherever they are. Hey, do you know where I can find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I can find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around poker glass and junk. Oh yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Okay, so we have clues on where to go. We need to A, go to Magpie, and B, go to the research center. I think they're in the same location, but the problem is the vines are blocking us. So we may have to go try to find our friend. Got her name. Maze. We may have to go find Maze first. I don't think I did this. I think I did this before, but I didn't do this in this playthrough. Yeah. We've done this already. Because yeah, we've done this already. I just didn't do this in the replay. I have someone ask you. Looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken and... That's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. An undertaking. Ah, but possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Ah, please, stand back. Yeah, this was new. Huh? What happened? Are you okay? Are you... And all the deaths. Man. So many people dying to save us. But now the bridges are all back. Or the bridges are... there. Don't really know how to properly say what I want to say about the bridges. It's not that they're back, they never existed, but the vines are gone, or the vines are building. You know what I mean? There's bridges now. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? We may have to do this, so we might as well just do it and, you know, get it done with. If my Steam will ever stop running the game, kind of like frozen. Alright, I hope, oh, thank gosh. Woo! Interesting, we didn't get any dialogue or dreams. When I went to exit the game wouldn't stop, and I had to manually close the program. And when I manually closed the program, the game asked me, are you sure you want to do this? You may lose some saved data. And I'm like, not again! Please tell me I don't have to do this all over again. But nope, we're good. Some vines just go around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? What is a flying machine? Never mind. Interesting, that was the statement, not a question. I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Have you checked the power room? The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was. Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No. Oh, carry on then. Oh, by the way, do you know where I can find a bag for flying machine? I do not. Anomalies are increasing. How do I get to the trader? Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Do you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machine would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilized such a device. Oh, right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Flightless? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait. If we take the battery here, all of you guys will lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Flightless and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to use as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then you must do what you must. Oh. Oh, man. I guess we had no choice but to take this Flightless. It's like in order for us to we depowered it. And in order for us to save Niko, we gotta kill everything in the game. It's really sad. Although I still have to ask the question, how do we get to the trader? Is there a bridge that was built? The bridge of the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. FlightlessBird is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah, about that. No way I can go over here. The land farming takes happening faster and faster now. It looks like the vines are slowing it down. What a day. Nothing's biting. Is that the trader? Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure I am. Here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. All my stuff is at my cart, which was sadly banned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? Don't think I have anything like that. Wait a sec. I do have this box so you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah. I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. I'm not sure I want to trade it away. One of my favorite things. Aww. What am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Thank you. Such nice people. All right, we have both items that we need now. By the way, I don't think you could have bought this with you from the first area. Because if you try to bring it with you, he says, Niko says that we need to unload other stuff in order to cross. But then again, we didn't cross by the boat, did we? Could we have had this? We have just skipped this step? I do not know. Alright, almost there. I just teleport there instead of walking all the way. Not right. Yes, I can teleport here. Cool. Should have done that to begin with. One of those things I kind of forget about sometimes. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly was expecting it. It's from the generator on the islands. The research station. Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. Yeah. We can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears, but engine back together. Please do what you can to find some. We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes lots of things. Where did you get this from, by the by? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that I used to trade with some of the people there. He did always love traveling this world, despite, well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in here are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad I had to do a quest to take it apart. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just had to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. You mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors of the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I had to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt thing that keeps getting stuck, and don't worry, I am making decent progress. We should be able to make it to city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Poto back first. And then we need to find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. You remember her from the last time we were in this world. What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. I remember the fox. Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You met Ryu? The memories are still blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think this world like a dream, but then I got so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. I wish View was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion, cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the Warden machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate that they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Porto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave it the disc just in time. So what will happen to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation itself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? Everyone in this world is code? How can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you should have concerned yourself with, Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? Huh? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with other stuff at the time to think about it. You know of it, at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our homeworld, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. Huh? In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Puppetbot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even been able to have born before the world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned the research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it's also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experiment stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on the issue in last minute, but he didn't have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kinda ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it into their own hardware. Flightless? Yeah. The operator, Flightless, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Flightless was a living person you needed to borrow? No. That would be you. But why me? Huh? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset. But please, try to understand. My father is doing this all to help all of us. And that includes you, Niko. The fact that you can't even go back home. I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know. So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Ah. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few moments to get used to, but it's not that bad once you are in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here right now? Niko! Bad news! The boat is gone. What? It's the squares! It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah. How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is a priority that I take you to the city first, Niko. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too, if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into together soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. Oh, look at him. Look at that face. So many great pieces of art today. Phew. Made it. How did you land on that small little strip? You okay there? I mean, it's not like you're Lombardia who can just drop yourself in place. Wild Arms 2 reference. That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Hey, reactions from first timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Flightless. That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? I did, it was cool. And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying! Oh, you're welcome. And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your world though. So I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I gotta fly, I gotta see the ocean. And I gotta meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. Aww. I'm glad you are taking it so well, Niko. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, you remember what to do to get to the surface. I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up in an hour here, okay? Got it. Alright, now, let me just... Whoa! That's no good! Huh. No! Huh. They're trapped on the island! Calamus, Alula. Oh, why does everyone have to die in this game? They're... We don't have much time left. Niko, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. All right. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again. We should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. I know that door. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Mew and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to make prototype back. Whoa, that was cool. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine! Don't scare me like that. Huh, how come he didn't give me one of those cool things? Well, hey Flightless, let's just do our best, okay? Absolutely. I don't think it's safe to use this again, Flightless. So we know the timer clock, because it's how I reset the game. Please do not approach. Come on! All right, the elevator guy. Do I need to talk to him? Yep. Come on! Come on! Now of all times? Excuse me. Whoa! You're you! Ah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into. Elevator's missing a button, right? How did you know? Huh? Flightless and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. Excuses, evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the waste apartments. Square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now, everyone's crowding the cafe. Really want to get everyone to surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for exact situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Flightless? We did. The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Flightless. Whoa! Holy fudge! Huh? Looks like Flightless and I will need to find another way down altogether. This is the only elevator in the area! Well, think of something. Let me know if you need my help with anything. Okay, so it was the top one. Like I said, I was just here not too long ago. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. So Entro mentioned something about the timer on this clock. If you would like to go read the previous video, or the previous video before that, he'll actually explain why it says 0. Solstice. This one's red. That's not red. That's like, yeah, I guess it's red. Looks like pink. That's not green. That's teal. That one's blue. We have elevators here. We also have a bed that's no longer here. The elevator will open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. There used to be a bed right here. And when I went in the bed and reset the game, you didn't get any extra scenes, by the way. I would have showed you if we did. The elevator has no button playing out. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. It usually works. Wait. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. I can't reach it. And we need to get our friend to come here. Because he's taller than us, right? Wonder if there's anything up here. Because before, when we wandered over here, we got 3 text boxes. nothing this time. Why didn't they just put a square here to block this door? Or to block this stairwell? That way you know there's nothing here. Please leave me be. We're running out of time. Just want to make sure you didn't have to talk to that guy instead. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this entire area. It wasn't a locked room. Oh, do they work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's like out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever cause you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am? So, show me the way, I suppose. If anything, you had that lighter on you. The thing that lights the lamps. By the way, if you like what you do here, humbly ask that you like the video, thumbs it up, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. It means a lot to me, and to Niko. That's right, it means a lot to both of us. This room gives you the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what'd you need help with again? Can you, go ahead and smash that like button for Flightless, and then after you do that, hit subscribe if you're not, and also, can you reach that lever up there? Ah, right, man, I'll be glad to do that for both of you. Wait, I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Yeah, I told you had that thing. Nice. Thank you, mister. No pop, kid. So, you coming? Uh-huh. And we have to get, like, the other people? Oh, I know where we are. Was there always an elevator there? Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll, get the evacuees, I suppose. That's not good. Why is someone have to die in this game? What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? Well, they aren't in here, but I hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Well, hold on, maybe Flightless and I can. Nah, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yeah. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll, figure something out. Okay. Gosh, dang it. It's like it's seeing people die. I know they're not dead yet, but still won't budge. There's a big X room, which doesn't help us because we don't even have the feather on us. That doesn't help us at all. Don't worry, Flightless. There's gotta be another way out. You're right, Niko. Let's not give up, shall we? Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Whoa. Cedric? Some glistening in the water there. I couldn't stop him. How you doing, Kip? Miss? Messiah. Oh, you came at the door for time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Oh, she's a 5 now. Hello, Miss Silverpoint. I'm glad you made it back safely. Gosh, you should tell me where you're going. Sorry, George. I see, you also found the Messiah. Hello, little one. Hi. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I didn't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Building a robot, you say? Could that be why you needed a book? Come again? Ah, young man with the hair and green glasses ran in earlier. That's Cedric, yeah. He said he really needed a book from the back room and said it was an emergency too. Poor darling looks so stressed out, so I just gave him the book. I hope he is safe. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. That was the labs? That poor kid. No! Not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Sweetie, you know we can't just let you walk into danger. But George is right. The square seems to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs of the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stay here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do restore the sun, I'm not sure they'll fix the squares. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to Messiah, of all people. Oh, that would be dreadful, dear. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still Herfati code speaking. But now, I'm starting to understand. Aww. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we burdened you with our hope and our faith. Blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us. Being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted to do was go home. Flightless, do you remember? The very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you. But I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people to be happy. So when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You what? And I went through that decision again, didn't I? But I came back again. Even though you were able to do both, the effects couldn't be permanent, could it? And then I found out about the world being just like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really want to save both the world and me. Yep, I sure did. But at the end, you could only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It is. Very hard. I cried. It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Flightless. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were Flightless. I'm not afraid anymore. That's why. I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please. Huh. Ah, sweetie. You are so brave, even braver than most grown-ups. It wouldn't be right for us to keep you, would it? Besides, how can I say no to those puppy dog eyes? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise me, be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. Please be careful out there. Oh, what book did Cedric take? The Creation of Pufferbud, dear. It's one of my favorite books by the author. The book contains many detailed blueprints and progress shots. I really enjoyed editing it. Oh. The stand smells sugary. Candy skewers, fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid. At least I'll give the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, our water pills should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. Do you need something, please? Approach from the front. The archive room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. Need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. Seagate was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the Glen anymore. I'm not sure I'll be able to get a special fry fish at this rate. I still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like you should feed everyone here for at least another day. Oh, look, it's the guy with the cats. The world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. Aww. Aww. You know, I finally saw Arthur today. This flying machine, at least. I was looking out of the windows of the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Is that cool, Messiah? Yeah. So Cedric's dad is the author. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant and slowly fading away? Aha, looks like it was stuck with the ladder. What are you doing to that book? Editing it. I've been off the shadow for my entire career. If I'm gonna die soon, I want to die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. Yawn. The lab complex got told, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put in my work to now. She fell asleep. Looks like I had to cancel my appointment. That stinks. Zeds. The world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friend's okay. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kind of stopped showing up. The librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen it in person for so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. Monitoring. Looks like our scanning unit number 827 is still doing okay. I had to leave my crane behind when they were signing the sirens earlier. Wish I had to rescue my fish. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Flightless, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Robots are the only ones that we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple units that aren't too badly damaged. The world is ending. What are we gonna do? What, you need something? No. Suit yourself. Just so you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking out people like before. What? Think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No. Good, because I'm not. This library was built fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first squares appeared, they wanted to build something that could withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Oh, hello. The library is currently used as a shelter right now. Lots of squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. Evening news, everything is terrible. That was like the normal news. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. This is library temporary shelter. Okay. So how do we get to the box? Also, I need to be stopping soon. Maybe we can finish this off in the next episode. got the feeling I'm getting close. Yeah, I got the feeling I'm getting close. But we're gonna go ahead and take a break for today. Much love to you, my dear friends. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. And I'll see you again soon on a continued blind Let's Play of OneShot. Until then, have a wonderful, fantastic, amazingly awesome day. And we'll pick up with the fox next time. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.